Hello guys, this is Frederick here. Today, I hope you are all fine. You are doing fine. Today, I would like to talk about the trending news for dairy farmers. Uh, that the news that farmers should be uh, aware of and take precautions. Of late, there have been so many cases of feed. And as I told you earlier, the forage is that the cow takes has to be 70% forage and 30% should be concentrates. So for this case, I'm talking about concentrates. So what are the news? What are the things that you should take precaution about? One, we have the issue of bran. Some manufacturers, some I don't know it's because of money or what, but uh, some manufacturers are putting sand on your bran, on those concentrates, so that they become heavy. So in nature, bran is right, but once you put on sand, the weight increases. So if it is 40 kg, once you put on sand, it will have a retro of bran and more of sand. Thus the weight will increase. So you must be very cautious when you come to when you're buying brand. You should take care, you should look at it well, you should know the smell, you should know the texture of the brand that you are buying. Another thing is the seed cake, cotton seed cake. Yeah, they are mixing with charcoal. So whenever you're if and that's why I say those feeds that you don't that you source from outside, you should be very careful about them, because once your cow feeds on these, is not recommended. So the second issue I've told you is about the cotton seed cake. They are mixing with charcoal. Yeah. uh the thing is, you should keep on changing your supplier, or where you buy your feeds. You have to change, you have to keep on changing them, because these people are, they are after money, they are not after your cows. And remember, once your cow is not performing, the production goes down and all that. It's due to brain, because you are the one. Remember, we are doing zero grazing here. We are not doing okay, we are not that large scale farmer. For me, I'm talking about me for now. We are doing zero grazing, so you have to be very keen on what you feed your cows, and whatever you feed your cow is what you will get. So you must be very keen when it comes to that. Another thing is molasses. Whenever you are buying molasses, you have to know the density of the molasses that you are buying, because molasses, some people mix molasses with water so that the liters can be, if it is 20 liters, they mix with water, and then to 30 liters, and they sell that. So you have to be very keen whenever you are buying these things. Get someone trusted, but still that trust fades away with time. So you have to be very keen when you are dealing with these people. Then there are so many things, so many crooked people doing ways that are harmful to you, to our dairy cows. Be very keen whenever you are buying these products. So that's why I advise farmers. So we have plants that are sources of protein, sources of energy. You have to integrate. You have to plant your own fodder. That's the best way you can counterattack these vices. You plant, if it is you're planting napier grass, and intermix with other uh, protein, like we have bracharia, other grasses, we have desmodium, we have cariadra. All these you can intermix with napier grass, or you can plant your own maize. In this case, because we are talking about cows, the corn, the yellow maize. Always try to plant those on your own. But the fodder, the feeds that you source from outside, they will always have some complications. So always make sure you you do what is necessary. You give your cows what is good for them. Yeah. Yeah. Another thing is the DCP. DCP, that is the calcium phosphate. You have to be very keen because uh, some manufacturer, not even small manufacturer, I don't blame manufacturer, but I blame the distributor. You see someone adding chalk, the chalk dust. The chalk dust, they use it in DCP. They mix with DCP. These are the facts that I've gone through. So I'm telling you something that I have faced, something that I have encountered. So you have to be very, very keen. So all those, you have to be very keen wherever you're buying your. So sometimes I say expensive is cheap, and cheap is expensive. For me, here in Kenya, I buy my from my DCP. I buy from CKL. I'm not campaigning for them or what, but I recommend them because they do a good work. Their DCP is good. Their salt is good still. But for you, I don't know where the location you are in, but you have to check those dressings. The cotton seed cake, you have to check your brand, you have to check your DCP, you have to check your molasses. If you don't do that, life will be tough on you. You will be having issues, your cow will be having issues and all that. Another thing that I would like, although this is out of topic now, I would like to advise farmers about the toxins that the cow consumes. The toxins and metals. Metals can come in many ways. So for metals, those who use chaff cutters, once you use your file iron to sharpen the those blades of chaff cutter, there are some particles, yeah, that keeps on falling, and those particles, they once mixed with feeds, maybe you are chopping napier grass and all that. Once you chop them, you take to your cow will consume that. So I will advise farmers to use something we call magnet, rumen magnet. So they are pressed on the rumen. Once they are pressed on the rumen, what they do, they grab all those those particles, the iron particle, the metal particle. Even they consumes a nail, that nail goes to the magnet direct. So one thing you have to do that in you put on magnet. Another thing is if you are feeding your cow on silage or let's say hay, and you have molds on the hay and you don't realize, those are toxins. So you need to toxin binder. You need toxin binder so that you can keep on. You give it to your cow, and then once you give it to your cow, it will just get rid of those toxins. So you have to be very, very keen. So we have talked about the issue of toxin binder. You have to check on that. I have talked about the issue of magnet rumen. For rumen, you have to check on that. Then we have I think with that, in proper management, your cow can give production at the highest level possible. So you have to to have knowledge as a farmer. You have to do research on your own. You have to be just be a farmer, be a good farmer. Do a lot of investigation. Don't trust people. Don't even if you have one supplier, don't trust him or her so much. Keep on changing. The other issue is about salt, the mineral salt. Don't stay for 3 months using uh, one brand of salt or mineral salt. Yeah, you have to keep on interchanging different companies, different brands, so that you do what you give your cow the mineral that they require. Another thing is the salt block. Always make sure you have a salt block on your cow barn. Yeah. Then we have the issue of dewormers. So some dewormer, you are supposed to deworm your cows after every three months. But for calves, you have to after every 1 month. So the thing is, after 1 month, the thing is, you have to keep on interchanging because of the resistance of uh, some worms. You have to keep on changing. You give it different dewormers. Let's say this month you have given these, so after 3 months, this is for bigger cows, the lactating and all that. You have to change. You have to change that. For small cow, for the calves and small heifers, you have to keep on changing for every month you give from different company. And then for small cows, for calves, that is, you don't have to give a strong dewormer. Just go for albendazole. They will work well, and they will work well for that. So you have to be knowledge, have knowledge as a farmer. Do what is required for you, and keep on learning, keep on interacting with other farmers, keep on just be a farmer, be a good farmer. Remember, dairy farming is simple. Dairy farming is not hard. So people keep on saying dairy farming is hard, dairy farming is hard. It's not hard. It's upon you to do a lot of investigation. It's upon you to be a good farmer. Yeah, do research, visit other farmers, go to seminars, talk to veterinary, and I'll come up with another video about veterinaries, because I've people are nowadays people are rushing after money, and that is not a good thing. Even if you are a farmer, don't rush to I'm keeping dairy cows because I want to have money, I want to be rich. No, you will not be rich. You will not be rich. Even you may not fulfill your dream of becoming a good farmer. Don't go after money, go after that passion. Follow that the rules. We have a system for dairy farming. You don't wake up and I want a cow that produces 70 liters in a day. It takes time, it takes management for it to produce those 70 kg a day. It takes research, it takes courage, it takes a lot of your time, emotions. You get attached to your cow. Like me, I'm very attached to my cows because I love them. I can't stay without cows. So you have to be very, very keen on whatever you are doing. So be a good farmer. Don't This for not for faint-hearted. Dairy farming is just a career that you have to have passion for it. You have to work hard. You have to wake up very early in the morning. Yeah, if it is milking. If you are doing it on your own, you don't have some employees or laborers. You have to wake up early. You have to do all that. You have to make sure your shed is clean. You have to make sure that your cow is fed on time. So it's fed on time, it's milked on time, because if you don't, that cow, the performance of that cow will keep on varying. So if you have a strict system and you say, I'll be milking in the morning, if you milk 3 times in a day, you say, I'll be milking at 1 a.m. in the morning. That is the first milking. Then the second milking, you say, I will be milking at 9 a.m. and in the evening, I'll be milking at 10 p.m. Not 10 p.m., 4 p.m., sorry. Once you have such a system, your cow will adapt to that system. So keep that system. Even if you employ a worker, make sure that worker follows the system. So you can't have a dairy farm, and you can't have cows without a system. So that is one of the systems that you should check. If it is feeding the cow, make sure the cow knows at the time. So mostly when you milk the cow, you have to feed it. Naturally, that habit comes in. Once you feed it, it knows it's time to go and sleep and all that. And remember, when the cow is asleep or chewing cud, that is the time that it's making milk. Yeah. So you have to be very keen. Time time management for the cow. Remember, cow is a habit. Whatever you, it's like once you have that system, the cow tries to keep on keeping time. So if you milk at, let's say, 1 a.m., the cow will be alert, and that is the time that you are supposed to milk it. But if you milk 1 a.m. and it's already 5 p.m., 5 a.m., you are waking up, already you have interchanged, you have totally interfered with the normal, the habit of the cow that is already adapted to. So be very keen when you are working with cows. Always, always, always seek information. Talk to people. We don't know everything about dairy. I'm not a veterinary. I never went to school to learn about dairy. That came naturally. Since I was young, I've been doing. I've been admiring. It's my dream to have a dairy farm. It's my dream to keep cows. So that keeps me motivated. That keeps me going. Professionally, I am a software engineer by profession. I write code, I do all programming and all that. But there's some coding that keeps me do daily. I don't know why. I don't know why. Software engineering is a well-paying job, but there's difference between money and coding, or money and a passion. So it is up to you to decide which one you go for. When you go for passion, you feel satisfied. Money comes and goes. Although with time, let's say 5 to 10 years, I'll have money. I'm sure of that. Dairy is not a good venture. Dairy is not a bad venture, I mean. But you have to have passion. You have to have cows. If you don't have cows, what are you doing with cows? If you don't know, if you don't want to see or to step on cow dung, cow droppings, what are you doing with cows? Be real, be specific. Yeah, be genuine with yourself. If you have cows, let it be known that you have cows. Let your action be seen that you have cows. Let the cow know that you have them. Yeah. There's some attachments that comes with animals. Yeah. That attachment, that's the emotion that you feel. Animal do not fake. If they love you, they love you. You see, like a dog. A dog will love you the way you are. It doesn't fake. Unlike people will fake. But mostly people needs what you have. People will use you for what you are. If you don't have money, if you are rich and you become poor, then you don't have friends. And that's reality. But you have to have some connections, not only with people but even animals. Like now I have a dog and I love my dog so much. I love animal in short, but I love my dog so much. I trust my dog more than I trust my friends. I can do anything for my dog, but for friends keep and go. You don't know the real intention of a friend. But for an animal, if it is a cow, you know. And uh, advantages of having cows and animals is even if they are sad, or they are, there is a change in the way they behave. Like a dog, if a dog sees you, and the emotion, it changes, it does something awkward that you are not used to, there's something wrong. Yeah. So for cows, guys, dairy farmers, upcoming dairy farmers, try your best. This is a very, very good job. Yeah, we are doing the work of God. We are taking care of God's animal. So treat them with respect, treat them with dignity, treat them well. If a cow gives you like 5,000 in a week or in a day, try to make sure it has everything it needs. So there is no need of taking all that 5K and spending on yourself. And the cow doesn't have the mineral salts. And the cow doesn't have concentrate. The cow doesn't have fodder. You have to keep on giving it just white rice husks. You have to be very keen as a farmer. You have to be just be a go-getter. Do whatever you want with your cows. Remember, you are the one who has been entrusted with those cows. So work on everything that needs to be done for those cows to be good. So for me, I just love to encourage farmers, for those who are incoming, for those who are like giving up on cows. Please don't give up. There may be climate changes, the weather may be not good, but please don't give up. Don't give up. I think it's time to, yeah, you just put more effort. When you feel like you are giving up, just give more effort. Yeah, keep on adding more effort, and all will be well. I tell you, this is what we are here for a while. But before that, before I'm gone, because there is certain, I must make sure I have cow. I've taken care of cows. I've taken care of animals. Yeah, and life goes on. So if you are there, you want to give up. I've seen so many, like currently we have a drought here in Kenya, and so many farmers abandoned farming. So many farmers uh, gave up. They sold their cows because they had no hope of rain. Right now it is raining, as you can see. Right now it is raining. Yeah, the grass is coming out again. That's hope. But if you don't have faith, you will give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. Keep on fighting, and God will reward your patience. He will reward you for your being faithful. So another thing is, one like now there was drought. Right now, with 2 months to come, there will be plenty of fodder. Use your head. Think, how can you preserve that fodder for any other drought season? Yeah. Whenever the things are in plenty, learn to save, learn to preserve. So for my case here, I do silage. Silage is the silage and hay, but you can't put napier grass as a hay. So you have uh, design a way. You have to think of ways that you can conserve that. Yeah, if it's napier grass, or no, if it is grass that you have hay, you can make hay. Yeah, you can combine hay. We have silage. Yeah, and all that. Then you buy maize. You can buy even maize. I'm not talking about maize stock, but I'm saying maize and other cereals that you can buy when they are in plenty. And then you can go to a portion mill, and then they be crushed for your cows and all that. So be innovative as a farmer. Don't rear cows in a way that is what old people use, old ways and all that. Technology keeps on changing, so you have to change that. Yeah, you have to change that. Be you. Yeah, feel free to do anything, ask any question to anybody, as long as you are farmer. One thing about knowledge is, whenever you share knowledge with someone, you gain some. Everybody knows something that you don't know. Always be a student. Don't be Always be ready to be advised by anybody. Even a young person can advise you, even if you are old. So be ready to go. This journey needs someone who is ready to face challenges, to accept the challenges. Like I told you about my case, how I started with 8 cows, how I started with 1 cow, 8 cows, now 2. Life has no balance. You may say I have everything that I need, but no, things keeps on changing. This keeps on changing. So don't give up. Even if I had one, right now, even if I had one, I have one. I have to keep on doing all this so that I can multiply that. It's like an issue of multiplying money. So money, you keep on multiplying money, multiply. You don't get money and spend it all. No. And an advantages of dairy farming is you are selling milk, and at the same time, your cows are giving birth. you have cows, and the generation keeps on going, keeps on going, keeps on going. And if it is your long-term vision to have those a dairy farm and all that, and if you are married and you have a family, teach your kids so that if you are gone today, who will take that nini? So you have to keep on, teach your kids, teach your wife. Even if you are gone or you are admitted to a hospital, your farm, your animals will not suffer because you have someone who you have taught. So although you can't trust your workers 100%, that even if you are gone, they will take care of it. No, I'm talking about family members, the one that you trust. Your kids have to know how to do daily. So today I've talked so much, but I'll keep on guiding farmers, the experience, the expertise that I have for those years that I've been dairy farming. I don't want to die one day with all this knowledge without sharing. Sharing is caring. So if you are there and you have seen a struggling farmer and you know something, just give a word to him or her. Tell him or her what needs he or she needs to do to make either a cow change from uh, from raw production to high production and all that. But it depends with your level of management. It depends with what you feed your cow. So I would like to thank you all for watching my video. May you please subscribe. Support me by subscribing. Like, press that like button. Yeah. Even if you dislike the video, just twice click that to be sure. Double click that like button to be sure. Write a comment. Ask me anything. Let's interact. Let's share knowledge. Yeah. The purpose of this video is to share knowledge about dairy. Nothing else. So thank you so much for watching my video. See you later.